What's up, guys? Sorry I'm back. I was testing out something to see if it would work, but it did not. Which kind of sucks. I was kind of hoping I could get that to work, but yeah, it didn't. So we're going to just, I guess, build the wall today. Just probably finish it. I'm going to make sure I can see that, and there you go. Yes, going to be an interesting day. We'll probably finish this part of the wall. The last episode did really good on the stream. Um, I was trying to get some music, but it won't work. I'll be adding music to the stream in probably like, if I can figure it out, give or take like a week, probably like longer. But then we'll start having hopefully some music in the stream, so it's not just quiet. But at least there's some music right now, which isn't too bad. I need to mess with my HUD because for some reason every episode the HUD keeps shrinking, or every time I log out of Minecraft the HUD will shrink, and it's really kind of annoying. But there's nothing I can do about it right now. So the plan, I didn't know what I was gonna do today because I kind of wanted to do the survival world, but I also kind of didn't. So we just ended up running this, which is perfectly fine. This should be the right. Yep. This is good. Perfect. It's got everything ironed out. I think the plan for the day will be to finish. Because how much did I do yesterday? I had like this much. And then I finished that. So yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. I gotta figure out how the music works in this game. I tried to mess with it, and you can command the music block songs, but like you can't do the actual good Minecraft songs, I guess. Like I don't know, it's kind of weird. I don't really understand how it works if I'm being honest, but I tried. Really trying to get some music in the stream. Something that if I does a song like start at noon? Which doesn't sound like it. I don't know. I don't really know how this works. But yeah, this should be a pretty interesting episode because I should be able to move this wall over a little bit if I could figure out how to do the commands with the inversion and stuff. You have to invert the command accesses, and like you have to bring it over in the Z direction. It's a little bit confusing, so I'll probably mess it up if I'm being honest. So first I'll probably do it with like one block and just try to move one block around to make it a little easier than trying to move a bunch of blocks. So we're going to make sure there's some of the green mossy stone bricks to texture it a little bit. I'll try not to just say the whole thing, like the same stuff over and over about texturing a wall. This looks pretty nice though. I'm starting to like how it looks. With the green in there and like this whole wall, I think it'll look kind of interesting. Maybe it'll kind of suck, but we'll see. Yeah, like it's just quiet. I don't. So, okay, I know I can do slash music and then play, and then you can do like pig step, and that would work, I think. But I don't know exactly how it works. I haven't really figured out how these commands work. Because then there's slash music, cue, play, stop, and volume. But it's not playing right now. Yeah, this game's a little bit confusing. I don't know why they'd make something so like instrumental. Like I think music's a huge part of the game, especially when you're building stuff. If you're just gonna have no music, that's just kind of rough. I mean, in any game. That was the one thing I noticed. I logged into Terraria today because last stream there was a lot of just no music because, I mean, the game wasn't playing any. And then the whole time, like right when I log in, right when I start, there's just banger music like the whole time. Like I don't know why Minecraft like tries to lay off on some of the really good songs. Because like if you just listen to like a playlist of Minecraft music, it's really good. I mean, it's somewhat like the best piano music in my opinion. Nostalgia, obviously, weighing heavily on that opinion, but there's a lot of fun stuff you can do. Listen to in the Minecraft thing, but it's quiet. Let's put some mossy cobble around. I guess this is mossy stone brick. I do not speak whatever language that is, but I hope you enjoy if you can understand me at all. Yeah, I don't know. It didn't. It didn't start playing Pig Step, which is really weird. So what's up, everybody? How's it going? We're building a giant wall. Block by block. I guess we're not building up, but so once we finish this wall, we're gonna build it around this whole mountain over here. So there's a lot of work we gotta do. I'm trying to also figure out how to get this Minecraft slash music command to work, because this is being really weird. I think 13 was another one. I guess not. It's a little weird. At least it's playing music now when it's not quiet. How's everyone's day going? Some gravel in here. Should probably texture with a little bit of this mossy stone brick. Space it out a little bit so we don't get too crazy with it. It's starting to look pretty good. I'm really liking doing this in the day. Looks really weird at night. Well, we might actually, if we finish this wall, we might start building something else today. But it'd probably be more beneficial for the world if we just kept working on the wall. How's that looking? Pretty good, I'd say. Maybe we need a little more green down there. I don't think that. Yeah, that's just like a giant open spot, and it's really obvious to tell that. in this green mossy area. Make sure it's full down here, and then it starts getting less and less as you go up. I'd say that's looking pretty good. Maybe there's a little bit too much of this like white stuff, but we always chop some of it out. I just think it sticks out a little more, and I might be doing a little bit too much of it. We're definitely gonna mirror this to both sides. I'm 100% gonna do like a flip flop. So what's on one side of the wall will be the same thing on the other side of the wall, but I don't know if different walls are gonna have like different patterns or if I'm gonna actually try to make specific patterns for all the individual walls, which that sounds like a pain, but I mean, I might do it. I don't know how much you guys are going to enjoy this. I mean, I really wish this music would just play. It should work, no? I wonder if I need a command block to do this. No, I need /give /give command block. All S command block. Like, I'm getting it to work, so I don't understand why this isn't working. That, like... Oh, no, I need to put a button on it, right? Imagine if I kind of figured this out. That'd be kind of cool. I think it's way more advanced than this. Oh, did I get it to work? I don't think I did get it to work. Set commu. Does anyone here know how to do this? I'm trying to set music, but it's not working. So we'll just keep going back to the wall. These commands are a little janky, and there's like no information on any of them, so it's really weird. But yeah, the whole plan for this wall is I'm going to finish this side of it, and then I'm going to flip it to the other side with a structure block, and then I'll probably copy and paste it around here. Well, like getting different patterns and then switching it up by cutting in different shapes on it by changing the blocks of each wall slowly. This is going to be a long project. I'd be grateful if you guys stuck around, but thank you for just clicking and supporting a little bit. Thank you guys so much. Um, hmm. Yeah. That's actually really bothering me because this is putting it in a queue. I must actually have to like, give me a second. I'm gonna figure this out. Probably should have did this off stream, but that's not the point. What if I have one that's just like access queue or something? /music. What's up, man? How's it going? Queue. Will this work? And it will start playing when the current track is done. Yeah, this isn't ever gonna work. Back to the wall. There's some music playing, but it's not what I'm looking for. I wish I could just... I kept looking it up, and there's like no really good answer for it. It's pretty weird. It's more of just any block, really. Doesn't have to be anything specific. I think that's kind of the fun part about this. If you guys ever want to like take up a big project like this, you just build what you want to build and then just pick a color palette for whatever it is and just break random blocks. Like you'd be surprised how this was a build tutorial on YouTube, and you'd be surprised how much random blocks actually add to the look of a house. Like this is just slightly random, but like just the slight differences in blocks add so much. So that's why it kind of works with the wall too, because the farther you are back, it just looks like more detailed than obviously it would just be a giant stone wall or stone bricks or cobblestone or whatever kind of wall you want to make it out of. It's way better to take the time and texture the whole thing. Now, these little structures, I'll try, man. Wow, there's a lot. Wow, thank you guys for checking this out. 9 people. That is a lot. Thank you guys. I'll be streaming this stuff a lot. Yeah, I'm a really big Attack on Titan fan. I just started watching or I guess I just finished the whole show. It was amazing. It honestly it sparked this whole build, I guess. This whole idea was just based off the show. Thanks, man. Yeah, I really think this is fun. It's just really fun getting to like talk to some of you guys and just, you know, make some videos and just interact with some people. Yeah, but that still didn't work though. It says queued. I'm really confused why it's saying it's queuing the music, but it's not actually playing any of it. That's just really weird. So, thanks, man. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to stream. I'm trying to at least get a stream in every other day. I've been on like a 5-day streaming streak, or no, because I posted a video, but I've been doing a video or a stream every day, and that's kind of gonna be how it's going. If you see some of the older videos, they're not as edited, but I just got a flash drive for my computer, so it makes it a lot easier to edit on PlayStation because I can get pictures and audio files and stuff. I haven't dove into all of it yet, but there's just a lot more ways I can edit. So the content should just be getting better and better once I get into the grips of everything. So what would you... Thank you. Thank you. What would you guys recommend for like what would you guys rather see? So if I'm gonna build this wall and I'm gonna span this whole thing, I really can't edit it all into one video yet. I need to figure out how to record the streams and everything, but is this better stream content or would you rather like see videos on this? I want to be a soccer player. That's really cool. Have you do you play soccer in like school or anything? I used to play soccer a long time ago. It's a really fun sport. I'm still kind of. Yes, that's cool, man. Yeah, follow your dreams. Keep practicing. Don't give up on it. Sports are awesome. I want to be a drummer. Yeah. Um, I'm a guitarist. I'm learning how to play better. I've been playing for um like a year and a half. Have you taken any drum lessons or done anything with drumming, or have you just seen it and kind of thought it would be cool, a cool thing to do? I think I'm putting too many green blocks. I don't want it to look too green. Thank you, man. Almost there though. I need a texture. Like as you can see, this is kind of what I'm going for around here. Is more like thick, less because if you see right here, this is where I edited half the other wall in, so like the level of detail is a little less. I'm building a giant wall. So if you look over here, this wall is going to come out um 216 blocks this way, and then there's going to be another wall that comes around here. And then same thing with that pillar. There's going to be a wall that cuts out to here, and all the pillars are going to connect together around this mountain right here. It's going to be a lot of building. More like the wall. I mean, kind of. I was going with more the wall and Attack on Titan, but yeah, the Great Wall of China works too. Yeah, if actually, I believe this was true news. I did see it a few times, but so there was apparently these workers in China that didn't want to like go around the wall, and apparently they broke through the Great Wall of China instead of going around it, and I think they got into a little bit of trouble for that. It's kind of like Attack on Titan. I mean, you can like if you technically you can if you have a any kind of like I guess if you have an Xbox, not the 360, but the Xbox One or like a PlayStation 4 or some of the newer stuff, there's an Attack on Titan game that you can play, and it actually looks pretty fun. I haven't played it, but it doesn't look like a horrible game. So if you wanted to play as Aaron or Armin, you could totally get the game. What would you like as like what when? So would I rather be Aaron towards an Armin towards like the end or like the middle like when? Does that make sense? Like would I rather be like a kid one where like they're like or is it like the Titan? Like what do you mean? Or just like the character specifically? Like would I rather just be Aaron or Armin? I'd probably rather be Aaron, but Armin's pretty cool. I don't want to spoil anything for people who haven't seen the show. So I don't want to get like too specific. Like you can type it in chat, but I'm not going to say anything like too specific about anything that happens. Because it is a really good show. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who would want to see it, like hero or villain. Oh, in the case of the show, I'd rather be Aaron because like Aaron does he does something very good for why he was doing it for his friends, and I mean I thought that was kind of cool. So that's cool, man. You keep up the work too. You can try to make your content better and keep working on it. I need to add a coral block in here. These dead coral blocks look pretty good. Yeah. I mean, hey, I haven't. I kind of fell off, so I'm just gonna keep streaming, and I'm sure we'll get up there. That's kind of my goal. My goal is to just keep streaming and keep working on being a better YouTuber every day. Yeah, it still hasn't played the song though. That's really weird. I don't know what's wrong with that. Let's put like another green block like here. Yeah, I will. I will. Thank you. And keep grinding. That's kind of, oh, yeah, I've done way too much green. I'm sorry, I gotta redo this. I'll put like cobble in place of some of this stuff. I went a little bit crazy. And I took andesite out. That's a good one. Need a few andesite blocks in here. Yeah, I went way too crazy with this green stuff. Whoops. Coral. What is your guys' favorite mob in Minecraft? It can be like in the game. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a cool idea. You like the warden. I have actually never killed the. Just every time I've been in the area, the warden never spawns, which kind of sucks because I do kind of want to fight him. Maybe we'll fight him in the survival series that I'm starting here. I haven't made another video on it yet because I haven't decided on what house I want to make. I actually haven't even posted a video about the new survival series yet. I haven't recorded. Sweet, thank you guys. You guys for checking out the channel. Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of cool stuff. I might even um make if there's like a cherry blossom biome around here, I might even think about adding like a Japanese um like a Japanese kind of building. Like if you guys have seen Demon Slayer, that's kind of the idea. Sweet man, have a great night. See ya. Thanks for checking out the video or the stream, I guess. Thank you, thank you. I'll try to be consistent. I'm really enjoying this already. There's a lot of fun stuff that you can do. I mean, I just saw that Borderlands 4 was coming out, so I downloaded Borderlands 3. It was on PS Plus a while ago. I don't know if any of you guys are into that. Maybe, yeah, maybe I'll play that sometime here. Sorry, I lost my train of thought completely there. Um, yeah, this wall's looking pretty good. How far am I? I need to add more of this color, and we'll take add some of the gray in here. There's a really bright gray that just stands out completely. I'm really excited to finish this, guys. So if you stick around, we're going to flip this side of the wall, and then we're just gonna flip it over here. So we'll have a full wall done, and then we'll maybe mess around with smaller commands to see if we can shift the wall over, because there's a bunch of structure block commands that do some really cool things, but I'll just have to mess with it and figure out the coordinates. I don't know if we'll do that in this stream, but we're 100% going to flip around this wall in this stream. Yeah, but that's still really weird because it still hasn't played this song that I tried to set into this music block. But I guess I can't complain because at least it's playing some music. Put some andesite around here. Yeah, I really put way too much green around here. I want a little bit trigger happy with that. We probably shouldn't have any green up here besides the pale moss block. Sweet, what's up, man? I don't think we'll finish anything. No, no, I'll probably, what time is it? It's 9:29 in my time. So I'll probably run this for at least an hour probably, and then maybe we will go a little longer. We'll see how it's going. This episode, this episode, this part of the streams is doing really good. Thank you, man. You don't have to do that, but thank you. I appreciate it very much. I'm gonna honor that, and yeah, I should stream tomorrow. Granted, I mean stuff. What's tomorrow? Ooh, maybe not. 50-50. I might post a video tomorrow. I might try to get a video recorded tomorrow morning, and then try to edit it by that night, and then. So either I'll stream or post a video tomorrow. Either or. If you want to, you can check out the video I posted on this world. It's a little old. It's a little older. I made it 2 days ago, so you're going to know a little bit about it, but it's like 18 minutes kind of explaining the concept of the world, if you want to check it out. Kind of shows a little more in depth and explains a little more about what I'm doing. So what would you guys be into watching? Like, are you guys just into Minecraft, or are you guys into just anything? See, I'm like trying to gauge. Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting skin. Yo, what's up, man? We've gotten a little more done since yesterday. I'll turn it to daytime so we can see a little more. We've gotten, I mean, it's almost done to be fair. We need to texture it a little more. Yeah, Frosty the Snowman. When I was a lot younger, um, there was this really cool festive pack. I, it's still in the shop, but I don't know if you can play it. I've seen um, mixed like reviews or whatever, where some people say they can't play it, and then I've also seen other people say they can. If I can hook up the old PlayStation 3 to a capture card, see you, man. Have a good night. If I can hook up my old PlayStation 3 to a capture card, I might play that old Christmas World. I believe you can. I might be doing a little bit too much cobblestone around here. Well, have a good night, and see you around soon. Yeah, well, good night to all you guys. I'll keep streaming, and I'll hope to see you guys around. I'll keep chugging along, and you guys can watch the VOD if you want to. It'll all be up on YouTube after I'm done if you want to check it out tomorrow. Well, thank you guys. Thanks for supporting the channel. You too. I'll let the bed bugs bite. Don't worry. But 1, 2, 3, 4. That's too many. I'll cut this here. See you, man. Thank you. Yeah, but it's still not. I don't know what's up with that. It's still not playing the thing that I wanted it to play. Which is really weird. I don't know why it's being picky with not playing the songs I requested to. Put like a brick here. Some of this dried mossy blocks around here. This area is getting a little bit thick with nothing around. Yeah, there really is a lot of wall here. This is cool. We'll put maybe like a green block here. That should be spaced out enough. With some more gray blocks structured around here. It's getting really close to the top. I guess, I mean, I'm kind of spacing it out a little bit too much, but and we will need to come back in here and fill all this up to make sure it's up to the correct standards of wall building. I don't want to go cheap with any of this. I want to make sure this wall stands tall for the rest of eternity. No Titan is going to break this wall down. Yeah, I'm just saying, if you're watching this and you have not seen Attack on Titan, shut the stream off and go watch Attack on Titan. I promise you that you will not regret it. It's a very, very, very good show. Oh. I really keep letting a lot of blocks fall down. Do I have any other gray blocks? I have stone. I have a different kind of coral block. That'll be kind of interesting because I don't think it really matters. In the, like up close, you kind of want different coral blocks around each other, but far away, I don't really think you can tell a difference, so I don't think it actually matters. I guess that's probably the same thing with the cracked stone bricks. It just kind of looks better when you fly by and zoom through it. Like, say, no music, but I supposedly have a song in the queue. Maybe it's at like 0 volume or something and it just won't work. I'm just a little confused why it won't work. It'd be like a simple command to make some music play, but no. We do need some more gray around here and some other texture blocks. Some gravel. Coral, andesite. Yeah, see, now this is starting to shape up and look a little better. It's still pretty cluttered, but that's kind of the point, I guess. Get some more of this chip stuff in here. I shouldn't need, no, because that'll cut off all this, so you shouldn't need any extra. How's that looking? I can't believe so many of you guys came out to watch this. That's awesome. Yeah, that's looking so much better. Oh, this is coming together so good. So this is 30, this should be like 36 blocks, so then I can just cut out 36 blocks of this wall. That's actually so good. That's such a good idea. I'm so glad I looked that up. I looked up if you could copy and paste, um, if you could copy and paste things on Bedrock like you can with PC mods, and I'm so glad I did because I never would have known about a structure block. And then I probably would have never done this project because, like, this is craziness. This is a lot of work if you had to do all this by hand every single time without any, like, kind of copy and paste. There's no way. That is looking really good. I think that there is some space down here. Yeah, like, look at this. This stuff could be filled up maybe a little better, if I'm being honest. But, I mean, honestly, it's not really that bad. I'd say this looks really good. What is dark gray? This is like... Dark gray is probably too dark. Because can you really tell the difference between that light and dark gray? Actually, you can. Yeah, that the wool looks way... It doesn't stand out as much from that far away. So some of these I should probably replace it with, honestly, because it almost works better. Especially around here where there isn't any. Maybe we could have a little bit of both, too. It's just such a relaxing project to do, though. I mean, just build a wall. Like, that's awesome. It's awesome to see you guys coming out and supporting it. It really is. But yeah, we're going to be posting so much different stuff. I just got to see what you guys would watch, what you guys want to watch, and everything. And I'm just excited to get out some content. Let's put like one mossy stone block. So we're touching now. Congratulations. We've made it to the top of the wall finally. And it's not even like we rushed up, like really, it's fairly close. How this would be in general, honestly. Yeah, let's switch a few of these. Because there is a little bit, maybe too many of these really light gray blocks. Because where's the wool? The wool's like right there. Yeah, that looks way better, I think. To have some wool textured in. Doesn't stand out as much. It's getting really close to being done. Once I figure out how the commands work, though, it should be really easy, I would think. Just place as many blocks as possible, really. Try to get them all down. Every block imaginable. That's probably too far. Yeah, maybe like one mossy block like here, mixed in with some pale moss blocks around. To add a little bit of green. Not too much, because we are pretty close to the top, I would say, obviously. I would say, though, we do want some of this really light gray block, because if there's just none, then that'd probably look a little weird. Just not as much. And we just gotta slowly fill it all in. I don't know why I keep resorting to just placing the same blocks down. That looks so good. It's really close. I just need to have some more gray. I honestly think that light gray does such a good job at just making it stand out. Where's my stone brick? So you do need some normal stone bricks in here as well. It's gonna look a little bit too weird. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Y'all having a good night? Because I know I am. Chilling, playing Minecraft. What could be better, am I right? We are almost to the point where I can start thinking about flipping now. I definitely want to think about making it more filled in, though, before we think about flipping it. Try to make sure it's... Because realistically, you'd want it probably more filled in than less filled in, because then you're going to have to fill it in on both sides if you don't like the look of it on the one side. Especially because you're going to see it on the inside more. Am I doing too much of this gray? I completely might be. No, I just think I didn't do enough right through here. It's too neutral. Your eyes aren't really drawn to it as much. I honestly don't know why that is. Why doesn't that area stand out? Just because there like isn't a block here? That's really weird. Is that better now? Whoa. You wouldn't think that these blocks, but like they really have a drawing power to your eyes. Your eyes really want to see those like really discolored blocks because like they get drawn to the differences in the gray. So like right there's like no gray. So I instantly notice how it looks a lot different. And am I right? Yeah, there isn't this bright gray. That is really weird. It's also pretty neat, honestly, how like you're like I guess I wonder if everyone's eyes work like that. Like I think the human body's so cool. Like there's so many like nuances and stuff to everybody. It just makes everyone special and stuff. But like, how nuanced does everything get? Is the question. I guess everyone. Everyone should watch Attack on Titan. It's my favorite show. At least for now. I am thinking about getting some Demon Slayer content. There's a second Demon Slayer fighting game coming out in like 2 months, a little over 2 months, and I'll definitely play that because the first one's really fun. We don't want to miss out on a really cool fighting game now, do we? I will say fighting games are probably my favorite genre of games. They just make me mad, so I don't play them too much. Fighting games are a lot of fun. Ooh, it's coming closer. Yeah, that's looking really good. I should probably switch out my coral block though, because it is getting a little repetitive. Where's the other one? This one? There you go. Now we're getting a little bit of a different color in here. Not just the same color of coral block over and over. This is really just a ginormous wall. What am I missing? Like, what's different from here that makes this so much more? It's because, well, no, I have a lot of stone already. These stone bricks are kind of, I guess they're not everywhere. I could definitely put more of them in. But yeah, this is what we're gonna have to do, just like some little nitpicky work, so. Get some gray wool all around here. Getting some dried coral to put just anywhere, really. Make sure there's gravel around. I think, how different did suspicious gravel look? That was right here. Is this different enough where it would even matter? I mean, not really. Not really, except close up, but we'll still switch it out anyway, just because it's just something different that I can place. You drink of water. Hydration is key, kids. Drink a ton of water, as much as you can. It is very good. Okay, not like as much as you can, but like, drink water. It's very, very good for you. May in fact be one of the best things for you. Some more stone. Andesite's starting to slack a little bit, I guess. Not putting as much andesite down, because andesite's a really good filler, because it doesn't look too much different from cobblestone, where you could really tell the difference. But it's a nice filler block because it is different. Get like a few different cobblestone blocks in the areas where I don't really have one. What am I missing like here? A few of these loose stair bricks, I guess. Why is it nighttime? I thought I turned it to like day. There you go. That's way better. I don't know, I switched it to... Yeah, and then it's like, no, we're gonna switch back. Yeah, look at that, it's almost complete. The whole wall. Wowza. This is taking a little bit of time, if I'm being honest. This is not an easy project to just do one little wall. Well, I guess the first thing I could do is I could 100% copy and paste this whole wall to each of the gates. That actually might be the first thing I should do. Or should I wait until... I should flip it to the other side and then copy and paste it to each of the gates. But I should probably measure out how to do that before, and I'll probably do that off of this episode of the stream. Because that's probably going to take a lot of measuring that you guys don't really need to sit through for any good reason at all. Besides just watching me try to figure out how to do Minecraft geometry. Which I promise you is not very fun. Especially when you haven't done geometry in a few years. It's not the easiest thing to just figure out. So this area doesn't have a lot of this green mossy, or at least this area doesn't. So we can texture some more blocks with this, which is good. Get some gravel up in here, which is awesome. More different colors. You know what would be really cool? I've never made a person, but I think it would be kind of cool to make like one of the Titans be bigger than the wall. I don't know how I would do that. But I think building if there was like a YouTube tutorial on it and I'd link the video and then I'd try to make like the Colossal Titan or something, I would think about it. If the video looked easy enough and I finished this whole wall, I'd maybe think about adding the Colossal Titan. But I feel like I would want to custom make it, but I have no idea how I would do that. Which, that's the problem. I don't really want to copy someone's design Because I just feel like that would kind of like shade the whole design of me making this thing kind of by myself. I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess it'd be whatever you guys want. If you guys would really want to see that, and that'd be the only way I could build that, then I mean, I guess we gotta do what we gotta do, right? Because that would look really cool to have just a giant colossal titan peering over the wall. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't make it like kicking or nothing, and I probably wouldn't make the armored titan. Imagine if I made all the titans. Aaron's titan. Ooh. Maybe, maybe. This is just kind of a fun little project, especially if a bunch of you guys pop in, because I peaked at 8 or 9 viewers, which is crazy, because yesterday I peaked at 3 or 4. Like, that's some really good growth. Get some more of these coral blocks in here. Oh, this is gonna look so good. I can't believe I'm almost made this whole wall. I just genuinely think that's insanity. Hopefully I do the commands right, though. Last time I did the commands, I kind of messed them up. Oops. It's not fun to just mess up these commands when you're moving a 190 block tall wall. But yeah, hopefully we can do this right when we flip this. Crossing my fingers. How's the wall looking? Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I really like how that's turning out. I maybe push there. I maybe should put some more of this light gray instead of just wool, because again, that's kind of doing the same thing that I guess it is mixed in here though, isn't it? It's just hard to tell. Let's put some gravel everywhere. Get a few of these pale moss blocks in here. Ooh, I get to put cobblestone everywhere now. There obviously is not enough cobblestone here. You can see there is not even close to enough cobblestone. I need all the cobblestone. Look at this, there's like no cobblestone here. This was a poor choice of building materials, if I'm being honest. I should have used more cobblestone. I mean, that's looking better. It's definitely starting to shape up and look better, which is always the goal. But yeah, down here it is a little bit of a mess, if I'm gonna be honest. The blocks are pretty spaced out and it could definitely use some work. I guess this probably is where I've done the least amount of rebuilding, if that's the right word, from what I had. Because this looks pretty untouched. It looks like there's literally no andesite here. That's crazy. Can't believe I just do none. Yeah, but see, again, no music. None. So if I switch the time to sunset now, or apparently it like force plays music at certain times a day. It doesn't sound like it. It sounds like nothing, which is really annoying because I just want music and I cannot use any kind of music yet, which sucks. Hopefully when I like do a Terraria stream, that'll kind of even out a little bit. It'll be better with how the music distribution is. I mean, there you go. Here's some music. Get some cobble up in this corner. Get cobble everywhere, then texture with some stone bricks around in here. Let's get some gravel. Yeah, it's starting to look good. Starting to look great, in my opinion. In my personal, very biased opinion. Oh, that sucks. So I guess anytime this suspicious sandstone it falls, it breaks too. Which I guess makes sense because there's supposed to be like pottery shards and stuff in there, but I mean, not ideal when I'm building a wall out of it that I'm gonna forcefully move blocks all the time for them to just be like, yeah, I'm taking a vacation and just breaking. That's not the best. Like, okay, what are like what would be like the scale of a Titan? If I built a Titan, you'd probably have the waste would probably be like 100 blocks. It'd probably be pretty close to 100, maybe closer to 80 blocks if you built the Titan all the way up. I mean, yeah, you can make a big Titan in this game if you built like the Colossal. See, it breaks. I'm not a big fan of that. See, that's the good gravel. It doesn't break when it falls. Some more andesite around. I just put it right next to another coral block. That's a really intelligent move right there. I mean, I feel like with the texturing, I should stick more to these grayer blocks that aren't going to have as much of an impact on the color of the shape. Because, like, you're probably not going to see a couple stone bricks or, like, a gravel cluster, but you're definitely going to see a bunch of cobblestone. Or you're definitely going to see a bunch of this light gray concrete and stuff. So if I try to texture with blocks that are going to be harder to notice, that would be better than... Like, see, like, right here. None of this stuff has bricks, so I can just throw a bunch of bricks in here. And then go back through, add some gravel, add some wool, and then add some more bricks. So every block needs to be filled pretty much. Let's go like there, and then maybe add some more gravel around here. I'll add a coral block. Wrong block. Man. There you go. I love when we get a good Minecraft music track. This is a very good one. Nice and relaxing. Which is perfect for this very rage-inducing game. Oh no. I didn't build my wall quick enough. It's always nice to just get a little bit of a relaxation from whatever you got going on. Chillax, play some Minecraft. We're getting really close. This is actually making me really excited. I could probably put another one like here. Maybe like a cobblestone here, and then get some bricks around this whole area. Because really there isn't any. This is way too many. I just put 3 in a row. See, that's not inconspicuous right there. That's way too many. Some andesite. See, the bricks are starting to go everywhere, though. Starting to make it look a little better. What isn't here? Is there like one of these blocks that's very... like one of these green ones? Like the occasional green block that's gonna stand out a little bit. Is that better? You can maybe add like one green block there, and like one like here. Oh sweet, this is one where I can put a bunch of moss, because they're... I guess not a bunch, but a little bit of moss. Because I didn't... This is, for some reason, a spot where I didn't place barely any. Yeah, I guess I was really not placing a lot of bricks on this upper layer. I was kind of holding off on these. So there is not as many. There you go, get some. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is so cool. Like when you get like into these individual blocks, like how open it actually is. Like, it really isn't as close together as it looks when you start getting, like, look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like all those blocks were just empty. Like, look at this. What is that? So this is obviously an area I skipped over a little bit because this is bad. Slowly texturing it. It is really crazy though how fast everything starts to shape up when you just start adding different blocks to it because it really quite quickly starts changing into a completely different looking building. Should I put there like maybe a mossy block? Like this is a lot of congested, so we'll maybe put some bricks, space it up a little bit. I mean, this is pretty standard, honestly. I mean, it's coming together slowly, but it's coming together. I'm just kind of running down this whole wall and just trying to find anything that I don't like. Which I can promise there's a lot of that. Like this. I don't know what this is. This is way too open. Just put as many of these different kinds of blocks in here as possible. It looks like there isn't too much andesite around here, so we can probably texture a lot of this with andesite and it won't look too redundant. Even these coral blocks are pretty not divided up too much around here. Give it a little different kind of look. Look at all these blocks that I missed. Whoops. So I missed. Oh shoot, that was my center point. This is 381. There, okay, so the center point set, that actually kind of scared me a little bit. That's a pretty set center point. But I'm glad I made it on even numbers because anything that I don't like remember will be really easy to just figure out because it's even. That's part of the reason why I did it like that. Okay, that's pretty good with those blocks. Slowly going in and placing coral in spots where I just don't really see any. Try to give it even more texture. Like perfect coral, coral, coral. It's a Walking Dead meme if you've never seen it. Pretty good show, honestly. The later seasons got a little bit beaten like a dead horse, but you know, they were drug out way too long. I guess it wasn't drug out way too long, they just kind of killed the show, I guess is the better way to say it, because it was good in the comics. Yeah, we're getting so close to finishing up this wall, though, on this side, or this part of the wall, I guess. There's still a lot more to do. I'd honestly be happy with copy and pasting that right now. Maybe a little more up at the top, but I think that looks really good. As far as a wall goes, yeah, I'd totally rock with this. This looks good. And I can always copy and paste a new design if I don't like this one. Why is my chat bar different? There you go. It's a little more. Now we gotta work with these command blocks, which will be a little interesting. I will be right back. I'm gonna turn on a light in here so I can write stuff down while I'm trying to figure out these commands. Okay, I'm back, and we're gonna try to figure this out. So there's gonna be a little bit of a dip right around here. Okay, so what do I need to do? I need to flip this whole side, so I need to have 190 as the top. This axis is 306. Oh, that's the last one. Whoopsie. And then is this 54? So negative 354 slash, come on, fall down, 63 slash 63 slash 306, and then we go on. Oh, because this is the same axis, because I'm just flipping one side of the wall to the other. That's nice. This is a negative because my eraser isn't working very well. Negative 408, and then we want the top to be 190, and then 306 because it's the same axis. So now we're going to take this structure block and put it right here. Perfect. So we don't need to move it anymore on the Z axis, and we just need to move it on the Y. So this 2727, sorry for the sniffling. Allergies are crazy this time of year. 54, what is 55? What is 57? So I only need to go. So 55 is the whole wall, and then 56 is like almost the whole wall, and then I need to go. So 160 to 190 would be like 139. Oh, it's even less than that. It's like 129. So that's the wall. So now all I have to do is do. I wonder if these patterns save. Wall, pattern. And we just got to write the name for this. Let's say the wall pattern's name is A. So I'm just going to write A down for this wall pattern, and then you hit save. Structure saved. So now we're going to flip this wall onto this wall. So this will open up on this side. So we kind of want to do the same thing here. I'm going to clear out a little area just so I can see where this command block is going to place a little easier. It won't be as congested with trees in the way. But this should be probably here. Wrong way. So this is actually easy too, because I can just put the command block right here. And then it just gets a singular block. So we want to go... No, I just should be able to say load, right? Load. Okay, wait, we don't want to do that. How does this work again? We need to load. Because I put it right here. So I would need to offset it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, I think. Is that how that would work? So if I would move the wall 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the -1? Well, okay. Here, just for like 1, 2, 3, 4. So what are these offsets going to be? So I want to offset in the Z 4 blocks. So would I say -4 then, or just 4? That ain't right. I need to do -4. So that offsets to just the brick. I need to make sure, can you undo? Can you undo a structure blocks placement? Okay, let's just do this exact same idea. So this structure block's been offset. So then the first thing, which would have been there, is now there. I guess I'm just kind of confused. So if I did load, is it still offset to here? I kind of want to just press load. Oh. So this should just be a 1 block. Can I zoom in? Oh. Wait, why is this trying to spawn in the whole structure? I thought I only clipped part of it in the structure block. Because this is the whole thing. Did I do something wrong? I guess this is the way I should probably set it up so then I can just place it right here. I must have did something wrong. So the size just needs to be 1. There you go. And now offset this by like 129. Yep, and then offset this. And then you shouldn't even need to offset it. I should just be able to load the structure and it should load it evenly, just like this. 56. Is this good? Structure name. We'll just have the structure name be close. Close. Is that better? Save. Now, what if I did this and switch this back to 1? But I shouldn't even need to offset it, really. It should just work. The second I type in close, it should just work. Bam! I did it! Oh, look at that! We did it. Now there's a little bit of overlap down here that I need to fix because this is obviously under the water. Oh, and that turns to concrete. Ooh, I wonder... I can't make this hollow, but I can fill in the blocks underneath it. I can at least do that. So there you go, we got half of the wall done. That's, I mean, that's a really big accomplishment. Or, wait, now we could just realistically copy and paste it over to the other side though, right? If you have it on the right axis. I need to figure out where to place it though. I would need to place it on the original axis because it's only 1 block, so then I need to figure out where it could go on the other side to make it even. So it's really just based off of where I can do it, I guess. In a way. I don't even have stone right now in my inventory bar. That's kind of crazy, considering this whole thing should be made of stone. Just none is in my inventory. Let's take out gravel and let's take out this and let's just put a bunch of moss blocks around here. I mean, realistically, we probably could just keep the trees here, but... eh. I want to build a giant castle in the corner. I don't know how much room I'd have, though. I need to wait until I get it all built up. I kind of want to build one of the castles from the show. I'll do like a custom build of it. Yeah, I still can't believe we have half of the thing done. I think that's really crazy. Because on this side, it doesn't really matter what it looks like because we're not really going to be out here too much. So I don't really care that much. But it would be nice for it to look kind of good, like, and don't make it look like completely like trash. Let's put some of this stuff. Not too much, but not too little. Yeah, but GTA 6, I can't believe that got delayed. That trailer that came out today looked pretty good. The story for that game looks like it'll be kind of interesting. I don't know if I'll get it, especially if it's like $100, because I didn't really like GTA. That sounds like almost like such a hot take to say, but I just couldn't get into any of the Rockstar games. They're, like I know they're fun. They're just kind of I don't know if it's because they're not really my cup of tea or what, but I don't know. They just really aren't my thing. Yeah, but this is, I mean, we have a whole wall. So now we can just copy and paste this wall across this whole thing if we wanted to, and then just change out the design or pick apart different parts of it or flip it or you know what I mean. Whatever. I don't know how repetitive this design will look because it's completely random. I don't know if it'll look completely random if you like textured it across like the whole um like a wall. It's not just like one section, it's like the whole thing. I don't know how that would look. Yeah, but let's break this down. Make sure there's nothing covering up too much of this wall. Yeah, but anything on this side that I do need to fill up will be the exact same on the other side. So that is one of the problems about it. Is because I didn't make sure it was like 100% good. And I guess this is just backfill because I brought the wall down so low. This isn't really any fault of mine because this is just stuff underground that I couldn't do anyway, even if I really, really wanted to, which I didn't. I wanted to at least get half of the wall done so I know I did something. Which, if you can see this wall, it looks pretty done to me. I'll take a full look around, but hey, this thing's kind of coming together, I'm telling you. Look at that. I've did it. I've made a wall. Oh. Where's like the best place I could view that was still getting kind of a view of what I've built. Probably like here. But wow, look at that. What time is it? Yeah, I'll probably head off. I've been streaming for an hour, 40 minutes. That's not that bad. I'll probably make this the thumbnail because this is pretty cool. Let's leave the video off on this. Thank you guys so much for watching this stream. It was a lot of support from you guys, and I'm loving it. There's a lot of you guys checking it out, and I'm going to keep streaming, keep posting content, just keep getting as much out as I can, trying my hardest to make amazing content for you guys. I'm going to try to keep evolving, keep getting better, keep doing more every single episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.